Hi and welcome, Cancer, to your Astro Tarot for the week of June 4th to June 10th, 2012. This is TiiyaeBroxsun, and I've done things a bit differently this week. Last night I drew your cards and I used my selenite wand, so it takes a bit more time. So I then wrote down everything that I got from the card reading and then researched a little bit more into it, and I'm going to bring in the stones. So also I'm trying to make this concise, so we'll see how this goes. The first card I drew for you, in my opinion, is the matriarch of the card. It's the if the cards were a high school football team, varsity team, it would be their mascot, and that is the High Priestess for you this week. That's your overall card. There we go. Okay, we see the owl. We see she's holding a pomegranate and she's holding a scroll. And if I can get it again. Let's see, sorry. She's got insight, wisdom beaming from her third chakra. And there's an owl on the top. She's holding, like I said, a scroll and a pomegranate. And the third eye, obviously, the chakra is insight, wisdom, secrets kept, an inner knowing, a great perception, perspective, intuition, psychic abilities. And a good stone for that is your crystal quartz. This one's 6-pointed and it's a phantom quartz. There's stuff going on inside. Wish I could. Let's see. There's like all kind of inclusions and life going on in there. That's why I picked it. And that is a good one for psychic work, insight work, dream recall. You could put it under your pillow in a little pouch like this, and it can help you recall your dreams or have some intense dreams, or and it helps with recall of dreams, as well as the sodalite. I think you're gonna be able to get a lot from your dreams this week. Obviously, that's why I'm giving you this. This is sodalite. It's a blue stone with white veins, and that is excellent also if you wanted to put in that pouch under your pillow for your dreams and your dream recall. And another good stone for dreams recall, psychic work, intuition, getting to the point, the heart of the matter this week, is the tiger's eye. Okay, let me see where my notes went. Okay, this card also reflects great power, infinite psychic abilities with no limits. The full moon is tomorrow night, and you know that you are a moon child, so I feel that a lot of feminine mysteries and energies are going to be released. I'm sorry, not the full moon, the lunar eclipse on the 4th. And I wrote down some things. The moon is going to be in Sagittarius, and Cancer can be they're very sensitive and emotional, but at some times they're so much so that they can go into their shell around people with a mask, and the people, and even they don't know it sometimes, the Cancerians, but at some times this can come across as the Cancer being insensitive. I'm sorry, insensitive to others' needs or others' feelings, and that's really not the case. The Cancer is very nurturing and caring, and especially like this week, the High Priestess card means you're going to be very introspective, doing a lot of work, inner work, is going to be to the utmost value for you this week. Your perceptions and emotions with the moon phase situation that's going on in the eclipse is going to need to be carefully watched for your mood swings, emotional tides going on. Let's see. I put that your perceptions, emotions, and all neutrons and electrons are firing on full throttle during this time of the lunar phases this week. And the owl represents infinite wisdom and alchemy. The pomegranate she holds represents fertility and the occult. And the scroll she holds has all the keys, all the hidden secrets, as this card is very known for. And I felt that if you have ever researched or been to the hall and chambers of the Akashic records, then if you haven't been, or if you have, this week you have a frequent flyer pass to travel anywhere you want this week. So consciously or subconsciously. Introspection, would be to keep posted 24/7. It's a must this week as far as your intuition is going. You know, listen to everything that you're processing, and you know how you like to think things in a full 360 circle and then come to a conclusion, and then you figured it out, you proceed. But you kind of like to go around the mountain and through the woods on any subject. Let's see. Don't allow the power of this card to be wasted this week. Be energized by it inwardly first and utmost. Like I said, with your intuitive skills, just let that carry you forward. There was another thing I wanted to say about remaining balanced as far as your emotions go through this lunar phase. To have some stability, some good things to balance your inner chaos, if there appears to be any, would be serpentine this week, and carnelian, and chrysula. Those are all good for stabilizing moodiness or mood swings, or just keeping a handle on that. And the next card I pulled for you is for your love card for this week. And Cancer, that is the Ace of Swords. And we see eagles. I was thinking it was a hawk, and no, there are two eagles at the bottom flying around the sword, and at the top there are two hawks. So those are four birds of prey flying around the card, the sword, I'm sorry. And the sword has very intricate markings and an amethyst, which represents insight, the High Priestess. This is, well, I have an amethyst ring on a darker one, but this is an amethyst point. That's also good for dream recall, by the way. And where did I have it? Okay. Love. Where were we at? Love. I also wanted to show you that anything that you... Oh, jade. This is a wonderful one. I had it in my love area, but the jade is good for stabilization and balance. Have a little heart. And for moodiness, I'm sorry, I lost my train here. Okay, love. I was just going to say that anything that represents like love to you that you can empower this week. I have a lot of stones that are in the shape of, well, I just find them on the beach, or shells that are shaped like hearts. You probably can't see, but those are good. Pink quartz is very good for love. If you're doing any work to make your love life more fruitful and abundant. Yes, this is already 10 minutes. I apologize. I'm going to go long. Maybe it's better that I just pull them and not have the notes, because then I don't have as much to say. The next card that I pulled was the Ace of Swords, and this card in love can mean so much piercing intellect about your love, your interest, your person, that it can lead to obsession. The card does mean a determination, piercing intellect, like I said, authority, and it can mean stress. So I feel led to just tell you that you should not obsess over whatever is going on in your relationships, whether they be your partners or your just any loved ones or anyone in general. Do not entertain any negativity this week from people, and if you will be in your shell somewhat, because you're going to be introspective and you have the High Priestess card overall. But just in your love situation, you're going to be so intuitive that, and with the moody situation of the moon, in case, just don't be thrown and get obsessed about what you realize, because also you are letting go of a lot of things. You're realizing that it's not really a matter of letting go, it's a matter of, and it's not a matter of ending, it's just a matter of moving on, because you are doing so much work on yourself that you're realizing some old patterns need to be changed. So just take care to not get obsessed over relationships or negativity of any type. Don't entertain any negative thoughts this week. You know, just push them out. Don't let them go further than you can think about them for 16 seconds, but on the 17th second you better be thinking of something else, because thinking on anything for 17 seconds just multiplies it, like the movie Gremlins, when the little Mugwai got wet, or whatever his name was. Okay, the third card is your creativity card, and that is the Four of Wands. I like this card a lot, if I can let you see it correctly. You see a canopy with four wands. You see the beautiful outdoors, almost like it's a portal to a magical forest. And that's in your creativity this week. That's excellent. Your creativity will be provided with protecting strength this week. This card, sometimes it represents security, like home. It means marriage sometimes, happiness, harmony. It also means undertaking, as you see the canopy. So that is good this week for creativity, because you have so much going on intuitively that it's going to let you know when and what to do. Just don't get caught up by the lunar phases. Family bonds are strengthened, health, celebration, hope, laying foundations, and that's another thing for the undertaking. You're laying foundations for your creativity this week, and take a notebook with you, because your ideas come like 24/7, so, or a recorder on your phone or something, and put the thoughts that you have in your mind down so that you can come back to them, revisit, and replenish and make them come to pass. You have a really strong hand this week. So your last card that I pulled was your King of Cups, and that is for your prosperity this week. And so let's see, we have the seahorses, we have the gold, we have the beautiful watery colors, as well as the magnificent golds. And it's like he's floating on the water. This card in your prosperity and money ventures, it means good parenting. It says good fatherhood, but I don't really, the cards are, anyway, androgyny. What I want to say is I watched someone's video that I subscribed to, and I'll do another video on that, but he really made sense in saying that you don't, when you read the cards or when you take insight from things or guidance, it's not a male or female energy. There's male and female energies in everyone, and that too, it's a good thing I said that, because that's one thing I wanted to point out that's key. You will be working a lot this week on your feminine energies, and yes, very much so, with the lunar happenings, and you are ruled by the moon. Another great